This video actually goes out to one AaronClarey. If anybody remembers him, he is he's the one that actually was the actual maker of the videos that I used in the Cause the Fraud, Reprise Worthless Degrees. He's actually the one that made the videos that I strung together and made into one whole video that I uploaded. So I'll have a link to his stuff. But this goes out to him, and it's a question that goes out to him because I've actually watched all of the videos, every single one of his videos on his channel, and there are certain things that he says that in and of themselves seem fine, yeah, okay, fine, makes a lot of logical sense, but looking over the long term, I guess based on what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to see how exactly this is going to work. Now, let's look at a few things. Don't remember exactly from which exact video, so just go watch them all, I guess. But one thing is the whole minimalist lifestyle. Okay, fine. I'm already doing that even before I even knew who he was, so that's fine. The whole thing of the opportunities, the opportunities for my generation. I am 27. I was born in 87, February 20th, 87, 1987. So whatever generation I fall into, I don't know, I guess maybe Y or whatever. At 27, yes, and I guess for a few people a little bit older than me, and for a few people, well, everybody lower, younger than me, I have a cold. The opportunities are not there. So also he says, there's really no point in trying as far as like say career and stuff goes. No point in trying until like say 35 when people start to acknowledge you even in the least bit as being of consequence in some form or fashion. Fine. He also says don't go making any huge expenses. Like if for example, don't go buying new cars. Okay, fine. The house thing. The house thing is the biggest thing for me, and this is where my question comes in because, as people who follow me know, I am from Jamaica. My grandfather left me stuff down there, a lot of stuff down there. And one of it was a bit of land with, I guess, a house on it or something. Now, that house, as far as I know, is in maybe not shambles, but let's just say I'm going to destroy it and build my own at some point on that bit of land he left me. But housing specifically, what I would like to do with my life is essentially, and I guess I know how the real estate market is, but that's the real estate market here. Okay, fine. I would like to, it doesn't matter where in the world it is, I would like to get into buying and renting, I guess rental properties, I guess is what it is. Because I'm trying to make this as condensed as possible. Basically, once you look at the kind of lifestyle you have, or that I'm trying to get where I am not married, I don't have any kids, you can have your friends with benefits or whatever the hell, or just girlfriends for a night or maybe a short time, whatever, but nothing that basically holds you down and chains you down. What does that leave me? We already know that the opportunities are not here, but probably won't be here for a while. The opportunities that all go to college and blah, blah, blah. The whole not getting married thing and not risking having half plus alimony, plus child support, plus whatever the hell else, that pretty much leaves you without having wife or kids. So one thing that people used to do would be to have a whole bunch of kids. Hopefully one of them strikes it rich, but if not, at least you have a whole bunch of kids as a base to support you in your old age. That's not going to happen with the kind of angle that I myself am going at. I'm not even going to talk about any kind of MRA or MGTOW or anything. I'm just talking about myself specifically here. With the kind of uh, with the kind of what I'm choosing to do, that's not really going to work. So, thanks to my grandfather mainly, and then also to various books I've read or audiobooked. Um, Richest Man in Babylon, Science of Getting Rich, Rich Dad Poor Dad. Although I didn't learn anything in that book that I didn't already know, except for the whole thing with the taxes. The part of the taxes, that part was interesting. Apart from that, everything else in that book I already knew. I learned from my grandfather before I came here. Um, before I came to this country. Point is, having given you that whole background, my question to you is, based off all of what you have said, how then would a young, I guess I'm considered young, a young man such as myself go about becoming financially independent to where once I get into my old age and I cannot work anymore or just don't want to work anymore, I can still have the, what do you want to say, cash flow or residual income, whatever the hell you want to call it. Residual income, geez, the multi-level marketing people have kind of left a bad taste in my mouth with that. Not that I really got sucked in by any of those, but cash flow, let's just say that. I'm not looking to be a trillionaire, but I am looking to build myself up to where by the time I'm, well, it should have been 30, but it's just that's only 3 years away, so it's gonna have to be 40 at this point. Basically, by 40, I don't want to work again. I don't see that. That's obviously not going to come by saving. To sit here and save now with the devaluation of the dollar and all that stuff, what exactly are you saving? You know, this right here, that means nothing. It's getting devalued, so there's no point in saving over the long term. Short term, yes, to cover day to day stuff that might hit you fine, but long term, with the way the dollar is getting fucked with, there's really no point. Basically, it leaves it down to investing. I see rental properties as the best way, even with this economy now. Why? Um, Short of food, I guess food would be the worst one, but short of that, everybody needs a place to live. So yes, a lot more people should have been renting from the start, but even now they might have to go back to renting. Well, somebody's got to own the houses. Somebody's got to own the apartment complexes. Somebody's got to own that. I would like that to be me. Again, it doesn't have to be in this country. But my question is, following what you're saying about not getting into debt, not getting into all that chained down to a whole bunch of expenses and stuff, how then would you go about being financially independent to where you can live out the rest of your life until you're dead and not have to ever worry about money because you are rich enough to be able to afford whatever? And the reason I say this is because this minimalist lifestyle is great. However, the way that the world is set up now, you pretty much have to get into debt in order to get any sort of wealth at all. You have to have some sort of debt of some sort. Uh, and this current lifestyle is well and great for when you're young and you have the ability to do that. But at 70 years old, let's say you're 60, 70, 80, this isn't going to work. Okay. So, yeah, that's my question to you. How would somebody who wants to be financially independent through, like, say, well, whatever you want to do, but in the case of me, rental properties, rental apartments, houses, whatever it is, how would that tie into the whole minimalist, don't get into debt kind of thing? Uh, yeah, that's it. And I cannot believe that I've made a video that's just a little over 10 minutes. That's amazing to me, considering I have not done that since probably when YouTube had that 10-minute limit. Anyway, that's it. If you could answer that one, or actually anybody, if anybody could answer that, that'd be nice. Thank you.